Hold on. Let me see what's happening. Hey Trinity, how you doing, sweetie? I had to this show you guys. My computer is acting up, and so the time is off. It's really crazy. I had to schedule it for way in advance, but I knew very well I was going to go live right now. Um, so I just want to make some things clear about me. Um, Particularly y'all, I'm not worried about. Y'all know me. I've been around a long time. A lot of y'all have visited my channel, and I've visited a lot of your channels. Okay. And I think I might open it up, even though I've been on here damn all day and don't have time to do it. But I'd like to know if there's that I'm missing. If there's something that I'm missing, please let me know. I need to know what I'm missing. One thing I try not to do is to go live because I was on somebody else's live and things go wrong. Things don't go my way, so I just go ahead and strike up a live because I know I've seen that happen. And there's a reason that happens because the person feels like they didn't get an opportunity to explain themselves or express themselves. So I know, hey, Mindset of an Angel, hey, Mulatto Vanguard. So I know very well why that happens. That's not what this is. This is some clarification for everybody, for all of you all, future, past, whoever stumbles up. This is some clarification about Mahogany Roots. I need for everyone to understand that Mahogany Roots has never came to this space and said that Mahogany Roots was going to submit to random people online, even if they were men. I've never done that. I've never said that, never done that, never pretended like I was going to do it. It has never happened because that's not me. And to be quite frank, the person I'm with, they would find that very disrespectful because the people online are not paying my bills. He is. The people online are not taking care of me and my child, my family. He is. The people online have not been there for me when my best friend passed away, when my grandmother passed away a month ago. The people online weren't there. He was. We were there for each other. When he lost his nephew, I was there for him. So we don't. I personally don't join a panel or go to anybody's spaces saying that I'm going to submit, bow down, cower, or whatever you want. I don't know. I don't know what this is. This is new. I've never seen anything like this before in my life. I don't know. I'm waiting. I'm be honest. I'm waiting to talk to someone so I can figure out where I want to go forward with this topic. Hey, Brownie. Hey, Juju. It's good to see you guys. So you guys are some of my new people, and so there's a lot you guys don't know. Some of it, y'all, I've protected y'all against because it was like, you know what? I might have had a dust up in the past with a content creator, so I don't want to keep on bringing it up, keep on bringing it up, keep on bringing it up. So that's why, you guys, I'm always telling you, look through the videos, look through the videos, look through the videos. Today I was on somebody's panel that I generally like as a person. I think they're a good person. But one thing that people might not understand about me, I'm hoping that he understands, is that I don't have to be the type of person that only connects with YouTubers that believe like me. I'm not that type of person, right? But I do have a reputation to uphold, and I don't care who I feel is trying to spin a narrative. I'm going to clarify some things. Okay. So that's one thing I've never said that I'm going to come up on any man's panel and say that I'm going to like submit to some strange man that I've never done that. I don't know what everybody else does, but I've never done that. And to be honest, the man I'm with that actually helps pay my bills and do stuff for me, he would not respect me if I did that. That's how he feels. That's how I feel. I thought I was under the impression that when you join a panel that everybody respects each other. let me just say, I'll just say it because this is probably about to be all over the place. But I'm going to be very careful in how I do this because for me, it's nothing bad. I'm actually, like I said earlier, I'm actually very grateful that certain feelings and certain things came out because I was very much unaware. And like I've told y'all in the past, in the just the past few videos, don't you ever think that I'm shading you. If you ladies think I'm talking about you, you need to call me out over here and just be like, "Are you talking about me?" And I'm gonna tell you no, because I don't talk about my subscribers or people that I support or people I believe support me. If you hear me talk about some people, I've told you who I've talked about, who I disagree with on points. I brought up their names. Everybody over here by now should know who Mahogany Roots don't get along with. So if I've never mentioned your name in a negative way, if I've ever been to your channel and I say that I support you, that's what it is. And I want you to do the same. There's no pressure for you guys to feel like you have to, if you not vibing or you not, what was the words used? I don't even remember the words. In alignment, then please be in alignment with who you're in alignment with. I'm very, 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 very direct at all times. I'm not a pretender. Um, I'm very, very clear and very direct. So don't ever feel like I'm shooting shots at you and throwing shade. I would never do that. Why? When all the women that I've had issues with, I've called their names out already. We done been there and done that. We done did lives on each other. If you don't believe me, look through the playlist. You'll see the lives. But if you see me on certain people's shows and you've seen these people in my chat, I'm not talking about those people. I don't need to play games. I'm a 40, almost 44. I'm not quite 44 yet, y'all. Don't make me age quick. But I'm a 43-year-old woman who's been out on her own as a teenager. I have nothing to what? I'm going to tell you how I feel, and I'm going to tell you the honest truth. So please don't ever make that mistake to think that I'm throwing shade at you or whatever. It would never be the case. So today, oh Lord, today Roger had a very lit panel. His name is the Roger Report. He's definitely Manosphere, right? Along with a lot of other people that come through here, and I pass through their spaces, right? There's a lot of you all. There's different branches of you all, right? Different. Some people are a little bit more to the left. Some people are a little bit more to the right. Some people are very balanced. He's been over here. We did an interview. No problems. We were able to have a discussion. We disagreed with one another. But once again, that's why I choose to have one-on-ones with people. Because oftentimes when you're trying to get down to something, people, either whether they're in the chat or whether they're on the panel, they're not trying to let that happen. They're not trying to let it happen. Let me look down. Hey, sexy red. Oh, you saw some. Oh Lord, hold on, y'all. Oh, it's rough. Hold on, y'all. I gotta take this call. Hold on 1 second. Don't go nowhere. Okay, so let's just get down to the point. I hope that brother calls me back. It was very lit live, as always, actually. I often watch from the clouds. Like I mentioned over there, I often stay in the clouds in certain areas because I know that my views are very different from the majority of the people that hang out on the panel. That's why I do that. Not just to him, there's several others that I do that to. It's not that, um, uh, you know, it's never anything personal for me. As far as that goes, I stay in the clouds because, I have differences of opinion. Just the way certain people stay. Oh, hold on. I've got to get this. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Hey everybody, I'm not reading your comments. Uh so this is the deal. I've never changed since I've been up here. My personality is a lot. Y'all know that my personality is a lot, but I can't just turn it on and off because it's me. It's who I am. It's me, y'all, and I'm not going to blame it on anything. I'm not going to blame it on my military service, my leadership skills. I'm not going to blame it on nothing. I'm just going to say that that's who I am, and I'm not going to apologize for that. Now, what does it say in the title? I have one, two, yes, I have one. And if you're not under this roof paying my bills, it's not you. I feel like there are people, and right now, I hate y'all. I try to keep this show balanced, and I try to deal with some days I'll deal with the men, some days I deal with the women. And right now, I'm just dealing with whoever is involved. I'm just dealing with people. But I need from men, I got to be honest, I need for y'all to understand that strange people online, strange women online, you can't beat them upside the head and make them submit. That's not going to happen. That's not how it works. This is like I just said, this is a business and we have a business relationship with one another. Panels get heated. All right. The thing of it is, what I'm not going to go for far is a lot of the men over there don't know me. And some of them do. Some of them have their own, I don't care what they say. Some of them have their own personal vendettas against me. That's fine. It's cool. But I wasn't over at their channels. Don't say that I'm coming over to this brother's channel to be disruptive when I literally am not over there being disruptive to him. Don't call me out for interrupting when you're interrupting. But oh, I forget, because you're older and because you're a man, you have that right. Okay, well, I didn't know that that was the rules over there. I really didn't know, because being a man or a woman doesn't give you right privilege over here. Women don't have right privilege over here. If they're wrong or if it's not their turn, I'm going to ask them to be quiet. It's not their turn. It's nothing to do with sex. Um so that's that. But yeah, you can't be asking people that don't know you to I don't know. That's a little different for me. That's just not the way I grew up. That's not, and people are telling me not to bring up the Bible, but I am going to bring up the Bible. You submit to your husband, not to excuse my French, to random people online, men online. Sir, I don't know you. I don't know you. I'm trying to be respectful to you, but you have to be respectful to me too. And that's just it. And like I said, I was interrupting at some point because I wanted to make sure that I had the opportunity to respond to some of the things that were being said. That's all it was. Um, but yeah, you're telling me shut the F up and all this and that. Yeah, you're gonna get a rise out of old girl. You're gonna get a rise out of old mahogany roots. Yes, you are, sir. Yes, you are. I'm sorry. I can't even pretend, and I just can't even pretend that you're not. Um, I was going to open up this panel, but to be honest, there ain't really nothing to open it up about. It is what it is. I'll tell you what, check the live out for yourself. It's still up. I'm going to get permission from the brother first and foremost for me to, I'm not going to share anything without anybody's permission. That's one thing I don't do. There's such a thing called etiquette, y'all. And YouTube etiquette is to really discuss something with somebody first. So I'm going to discuss it if it's okay if I share before I do it. I'm going to discuss that first before I do anything. And I'm not going to put somebody's, we get into these things sometimes. I've done it in the past. I've beefed. But if you're trying to be respectful, there's certain things there's a way to go about it. Ask permission first, right? And if you can refrain away from putting people's names and titles and stuff like that, it's just a way to go about it. And because I respect the person channel that I was on, I'm going to be respectful to him because he's been nothing but respectful to me. You got to understand, there is a business relationship that takes place away from talking points and YouTube. There's a whole different thing that happens between this, right? As adults. So there were a lot of things being said that, There's a brother over there named Rael. He claimed that I'm coming over there, always starting contention, which is a lie. I can name the amount of times I've been over there. This year, it might have been maybe the second time in a year that I've actually fallen out of the clouds. So that's not true. And I remember our encounter. And our encounter, Roger actually dropped everybody off so me and him can talk. And then people came up there, and he came up there calling me a bee. That's the truth. See, one thing that a lot of these people might not know is I'm a receipt keeper. I'm a receipt keeper. I don't just get up here and say stuff that I can't back up and prove. I'm a receipt keeper. The proof to where that happened, I think Roger has started another channel since then, so it might not still be up. But I don't need to come up here and lie for what, sir? Honey, you are not more important than my soul, Rael. You are not more important than my soul. I will never lie on you. Now, I'll tell you I'm going to just tell you the honest truth. There was a statement made that they have seen me be, well, they use the word combative on other shows. If me standing on my beliefs makes me combative, then I'll be combative. But me just coming over to start a ruckus and raise holy hell, that's not true. I'm sorry, it's just not. And so people didn't want to name names over there. Well, I can name the names over here. I can name the names over here. And it's just not the case. If me standing on what I believe is causing a ruckus, is causing confusion, is me being combative, then I'm sorry that's the way you feel about it. I'm really sorry. It's sad that that's the way you feel about it, that you feel like if a woman has her own opinion and stands on it, that you feel she's being combative. I'm really sorry that you feel that way. But it says something about a person that feels that way just because a woman is standing on something that they are combative. So there that is. Those of y'all have been following me a long time. I have never minced words about it. I have a temper and I have a low threshold for BS. So literally when a man is cutting me off and nobody says anything, in the minute I cut him off, I'm being rude. There's a problem. When a man is yelling, talking about shut the F up. And like I said, the proof is there. Okay, nobody can deny this. And I say, no, you shut the F up, F you, in response. That's just what that is. I'm going to respond to you the way any rational thinking human being will respond to you. What do you expect? Are you crazy? Then this same man gets up on the panel, gets up and what I did was I continued to listen, me and a friend of mine, for a witness to what I heard. And I'm gonna get into you guys in a minute. This person continued to say that, see, we need to do something about these women, and we might need to use physical harm. We might need to use physical repercussions to handle these women. So once again, are we really condoning violence? Now, I'm not saying that the person channel said that. I'm saying somebody on the panel. And this is why honestly, I am kind of selective about the panels I go to. But like I said, I wasn't trying to get into any of that with them. I literally came up there to talk about marriage and sex and the reasons, my beliefs on why, if your spouse cheats, why you might not want to ask questions. You have a right to make a decision. You have a right to think about it. But, I don't think you should necessarily be asking yourself questions as if you did something wrong. That was my personal opinion. And different topics came up play after that. Okay. So yeah. It's just really weird. It's this this is really strange to me, y'all. I don't know how we got here. So I continued to listen, and a different brother, I don't even know his name. That's just how irrelevant he was. L something. Not L. I don't even know. But he had the nerve to call me trash. Sir, I don't know you. He had the nerve to say that I was trash because I attacked Toya. Let me explain something. I did not attack Toya. I would never attack her because, unlike her, she said she doesn't consider me her sister. I actually consider myself her sister. See, that's the thing about people who love other Black people, or just people in general. I don't need for you to give me love back in order for me to love you. I don't need that. I don't need it. Um, there were comments in the chat being thrown, and at first I wasn't even paying attention to it, but then one was through a couple of them were through a super chat, so I started paying attention, and I started noticing conversations going on in the chat room. And I made the comments, well, you know what? Because they were talking about how unruly I was, right? And they were bigging up other women and how I probably could learn from them. And I said, well, you know what? I don't need to. You don't worry about me. You can't change me, right? Mahogany Roots is set in her ways. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. But you have women in the chat that are perfect, according to you. That's what I said. There was no shade giving. That's what I said. Y'all saying that they're perfect, so I'm agreeing with you. They're perfect. There's no shade in that. But this man got up there and said, "Oh, she's trash because she attacked Toya." I've never show me where I attacked Toya. Where I attacked Toya. Some of you all are liars. Some of you Negroes on here are liars. And you're so full of hate. You just want to paint a person some type of way. That's what you want. Now, let me just let y'all know this ahead of time. I'm not sorry about a thing I did. Not sorry about a thing I said or did because I told no lies. As long as those men were respectful to me, I was respectful to them. And I'm always respectful to the host. And like I said, I'd like to really see the clips. Bala, anybody, I would like to see y'all find these clips where I just continuously according to Rael, attack men on the panel and all this. I'd like to see it. Cause I just really would. I've even been on what is his name, Kevin, the habitual line stepper, or well, Roger's the habitual line stepper. But I don't remember jumping up there and attacking all the men on the panel. I just don't remember that ever happening. Oh Lord. So paint the picture you want, whatever you may. If that's what you see, that's what you see. But I would ask that you show the proof. That's what I would ask. The proof is still over there. And like I said, what you see me, when you see me going off, you see me responding to people. When you see me cutting people off, it's because people cut me off first. After I was told shut the F up, I told them to shut the F up. When you tell me you're going to punch me in my face, or you gonna knock whatever, you gonna slap me, you gonna slap the piss out of me, and I tell you, nigga, try it. Get through my men, get through my family, get through the men in my family, nigga, try it. That's what the hell I mean. I'm not apologizing for that. That's what I mean. That's what I said, and that's what I mean. Now let me scroll down here and look through what you guys are saying. Hey Nixon, it's good to see you all, Bronzebird. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have a conversation, and I'm gonna see what can be done to see if it's okay if I share the live. And I'm gonna do it respectfully. I know what was said. If you go over there and check it out, see for yourself what was said. But what I would ask you to do is to watch from, because a lot of things was said after I left about how disrespectful and all this stuff. I would ask you to watch when I first came up on the panel. Watch that. That's what I would ask for you to do. The only thing bad about it right now, if the video has not finished downloading, you won't be able to see the comments made in the chat. And without being able to see the comments made in the chat, some of the things that I said, you won't be able to give reference to because you can't see what was actually said in the chat. But I know what was said in the chat. And like I said, some of it was highlighted through Super Chat. Let me tell you, people, black, white, and otherwise, um, my feelings, my emotions, uh, nothing upset me, to be honest, other than that one person. And that one person I have respect for. Um, but this is what I would say to y'all. If you have a problem with somebody, let them know. Go on their channel and let them know. Let them know you feel some type of way. Don't go on another person's channel and super chat and oh well, that's why I'm moving the way I'm moving, and I saw the slick and all these comments. Why? Especially when you got the person contact information. And I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna end it. I was gonna open the panel, but I don't want nobody coming up here saying something that that makes the situation worse. Because right now it's real. I'm cool. I'm good. I'm so good. And what I told y'all was the truth. When I say my prayers at night, that is one of my prayers. One of my prayers is, of course, I pray for my friends and family, and I pray for strength. But I pray for insight on people that are near me and that are afar. I pray that He lets me know who my friends are and who my enemies are. So I'm not mad at what has happened. I'm quite happy, if that's the true as it may be. Um, yeah, go over there. I'm gonna see where this goes from. After I talk to the young man and see what happens. Do me a favor. Don't listen to people. Form your own opinions about what happened. Let me know if you saw me jump up there and attack any one of those men. Now, the only one I can think of that I was downright rude to is Rael, and that's because Rael has a history of being rude to me. And the evidence, unfortunately, on Roger Reports' channel is down because he has started new channels. But it's not down in my head. I know what happened. And what's crazy, I've never disrespected him outright. It was crazy. But I know what happened. I know when it happened and why it happened. It happened because I dare to have a mind of my own. It happened because I dare not submit to a strange Negro online. It happened because I dare to stand by what I believe against a bunch of men that believe otherwise. That's why it happened. And it's going to continue to happen because as long as I have breath in my goddamn body, and as long as I have a platform, and as long as some of you all who are real are willing to have the conversation with me, it's going to continue to happen. But the thing of it is, if you want me to respect you, God damn it, respect me. And you will have no problems from Mahogany Roots. I guarantee you have no problems out of Mahogany Roots. They don't want to name names. I'll name names. Sarnetta TV has had no problems out of Mahogany Roots. The conscious community has had no problems out of Mahogany Roots. And I really could go on and on and on and on and on with people who have had no problems with Mahogany Roots. Shout out to the Brother Gold Professor. He's had no problems with Mahogany Roots. And hell, I'll name it. The old man has had no problems with Mahogany Roots. Melanie Speaks has had no problems with Mahogany Roots. I can go on and on and on and on, but you want to paint this picture today that I'm just, as she said it, foaming at the mouth. Yeah, I was foaming at the mouth when that nigga told me he ought to punch me in my face. Nigga, what? Nigga, who? Are you crazy? Yeah, at that point, I was foaming at the mouth. When that man jumped up there and told me to shut the fuck up as if he is somebody to me and I'm supposed to just shut the fuck. I don't know where you people are from. I don't know where you people I don't know, but nah, I'm not from that planet. I'm not from that planet. Once the brother, and I'm going to say this and hop off. Once the brother, if he does give me permission to use some of the footage, some of the clips, me and my man will go through it. As a matter of fact, I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to be completely submissive the way these men say that I'm not. And I'm going to let him give his opinion. I'm not going to lead him into what has happened. As a matter of fact, I might also invite someone else, friend of mine, friend of our family, a guy. I'm going to let these people, if you guys are watching Sister George, you know what I would like? I would like a neutral party to replay the clip from when I hopped up there, do a whole show, and when I hopped off of there. And somebody please tell me if my reactions weren't somewhat justified. Somebody tell me, because I'm just not seeing it. I'm just not seeing it. Where I was just so rude or that I did anything that any one of those men didn't do. Help me see it. Show me the way. But that's what I'm going to do. If he grants me permission, me and my true partner, right? Not somebody online that I don't know. Me and the person I truly owe submission to, the person that pays these bills and is there for me. Me and my partner will review the video and he will show me. And trust me, he's very honest. If I did something wrong, he will be the first to tell me. He will be the absolute first to tell me. And we can watch it in real time. You can watch him correct me. But by golly, he'll be the only one. He's the only one that I grant that right to. I don't know you strange niggas. I don't know you. But you want me to kiss ass and sit there while you tell me to shut the fuck up and sit there while you tell me you gonna punch me in my face. Are you crazy? Woo, thank goodness he wasn't there for that part. You're not finna tell no woman that he loved that you gonna punch them in the face. Who does that? What man actually threatens physical violence to a woman? Who does that? All behind a conversation. And then you got this crazy lunatic up there talking about, oh, she's garbage because she attacked Latoya. Child, I've never attacked that woman. I've never attacked any of you, and I won't. That's not me. I have been in a realization since a couple of years ago when it first happened that there are people trying to push a narrative about who Mahogany Roots is. I don't know why. Maybe because they don't understand me. I'm not sure. Maybe because they had misconception notions about me. Maybe they thought that I was some way that I wasn't. Maybe they thought I was the type to submit to strange men online. Maybe that's what they thought and they were disappointed. I don't know. So this is nothing new. But I'm telling you who I am now, and that is not me. That has never been me in the 9 years that I've been, surfing through YouTube. Only 3.5, maybe 4 doing videos here and there. But that's never been who I am. So I will reach out and I will find out what's popping. If he allows for it, like I said, I would like for a neutral party, like the breakdown or whoever, but particularly, I feel like the breakdown is very fair. I would like for them to hash this out. Where did Mahogany do it? As a matter of fact, you can call it, where did Mahogany go wrong? Where did Mahogany Roots go wrong? I would love that. I'm not going to, it's too many comments for me to, well, let me just do a roll call real quick. Juju, I said hi to you, boo. Okay, Bronze Bird, I said hi to you. I said hi to you, Trinity. I said hello to, the General. I'm very curious about what this young man has to say. Not that I care about what you all have to say, but the General is military, so. And I like I said, I care about all of you, but let me see. He says, I just have a question. Why do the women in this space keep going to channels where they know some of the people do not know how to respect each other? Well, I didn't know that. I mean, I watch a lot of people from the clouds. Like, I was in the clouds yesterday when you were in platinums. And sometimes I hop down and sometimes I don't. It just depends on, if I'm busy or not. But like I said, I'm going to say this for the brother. I've worked with Roger, and I've never had an issue with him. This is not about him. But yeah, there are people on the panel. I know I might be in a hostile environment. I know it. And I was actually okay. That's what people don't understand. I was okay with that. But it was when, and listen, you all, just because you rock with me, you are entitled to rock with whoever you want. I've never said you not. But don't, come on, man. Don't say things like, oh, I sense the shade and that's why I'm moving the way I'm moving. And don't be making comments like that when you know it's anything but the truth. Like I said, and I'll say it, I'm gonna repeat it again. They ain't nobody can ever say, and I'll tell you why. They can never say that I spoke bad about that sister, because I never have, because I never felt bad about her. Always, every time I saw that sister on the panel, she always did me proud. The way she conducted herself. In some ways, I actually looked up to her because I wish I could not be a hothead, but hell, I'm a hothead. It might be the service membership. I don't know. It might be the leadership position. I don't know. But I'm a hothead. So I always, thought maybe I could learn from that type of example. But one thing I'm not going to learn from an example of somebody that is, if you make a statement, I need for you to show me the proof. So that's what it is. If I did something wrong, family, whoever you are, show me what I did wrong. Show me what I did that was unreasonable. Like I said, I responded to to the comments that were made. And it was crazy because soon as I responded, the men were like, we're not talking about that. Stay on the topic. They're not staying on the topic. A man literally came up there and started talking about whores. And another one was talking about polygamy. And it was mentioned why we don't want women in the space. That was mentioned. Different topics were mentioned. But all of a sudden, because I'm trying to talk about it, it can't be mentioned. Child, I'm good. I'm good. Thank you, Father Most High, for revealing who are my friends and who are my foes. Now, I'm going to say this before I end this. I don't know if that was a plot to try and keep me over there from Roger, but it's not going to work. I'm going to let you know that right now. It's not going to work. And since now I know I have no alliances over there, no nothing right over there, I'm going to pay the chat room complete dust. And there's no offense to you guys, but I'm just not going to pay attention to it. And like I said, the actual only people that I was paying attention to was the people that I considered to rock with and I thought rocked with me. Those were the only comments that I was concerning myself with. There were lots of people over there. But they all weren't throwing shade at me. They all weren't doing certain things, saying certain things, making it seem like I'm just, quote unquote, foaming at the mouth. Child. Mm-hmm. Oh, Jesus. Real men don't get on a huge panels or do real life meetings and other crying how bad women are. I understand. And this is the thing, that space, that's for them. Roger has carved out a space for them, which is why I do not go over there on a regular basis. I show him respect and stay in the clouds. There's a lot of people I just stay in the clouds, but I still, have respect for. Exactly. Exactly. I'm problematic, but these people want to paint me as problematic. Anyway, y'all, I'm kind of done with it. One Hey, One Oh, hey, El Nixon, that's another military brother there. I don't know all of you guys that are in the military, but shout out to y'all. Come through for your girl. Oh, Third. I don't know if he's still here. I'm sorry. I'm like totally late. Third is in the building. I got to say hi to my peoples. Lawrence. I met Lawrence at, where did I meet Lawrence? I think I met him at Nate's show or in the channel. I don't know, a chat room. Hey, sweetie, I'm about to come. Mahogany Roots and MJ, when you done, can you come over to Reg? Oh, sure. Yeah, Reg is live. You guys need to know Reg, honey. Reg reports the news, honey, in the space. But yeah, give me a second and I'll be over there. I'm gonna take a chill. I've got to do something real quick, and I'll see you guys soon with another video. Like I said, tell me where I went wrong. That's all I'm asking. Roger, if you watch this, tell me where it went wrong. Tell me what I did that was so wrong. Peace. Peace, family. Y'all take care.